So the first card that has come for you is that you're spending too much of money. So you need to slow down. And you need to also tread very carefully. You're dealing with some kind of circumstance that is a bit sensitive. So just watch what you're doing. Just make sure that you're doing things very cautiously. So you might be facing some kind of obstacles and overcoming some challenges at this particular moment. So make sure that you are treading very, very carefully when you're dealing with these circumstances. So in the past, you've needed to keep your secrets. So needing to keep things to yourself because people were not really for you. Maybe they were gossiping about you or spreading kind of information that you had given them in confidence. And also, you needed to develop your networking and communication skills, and that was very important in the past. Now, going into the future, you've got upsetting news coming in. So just make sure that you're not overspending money, because those two cards are next to each other, and you find out suddenly that you've overspent and you don't have enough funds to pay for things. So just make sure that you're keeping an eye on that money. And you might need some further training, some further education might be required. So you might be thinking of doing a training course or something to further, your skill set. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. So this is the Bright Idea deck. I have put it in the description box. I have shuffled this deck as well. So you can click on the links to get the deck. It is quite a rare deck, but I really do like it. So you've got persuasion and doing. So you have been, presenting whatever ideas and visions you have to people around you, and they're very thrilled by whatever you've got to say. So you're already in the spotlight in a sense, and people really enjoying what you've got to say. They like your new ideas. They think that you've got something really good. Some really good idea that they feel that they will invest in. So whatever you've been asking people to invest in or asking people to come on board with you, seems like, they're quite impressed by it and they might well just do that. You've shown them that whatever idea you have can bring a lot of abundance and, a lot of growth, and they are quite prepared to join you in whatever cause you are or whatever project you want to do. So you've got that support that is coming in for you. So you have got these ideas. You've got this imagination card over here. You've got a lot of options. This is the Seven of Cups, having a lot of options available to you and just trying to decide what to do. Now, it seems like whatever idea you have is still in the pipeline. You have an idea about what the outcome you want, but you haven't put it out into action yet. So you're still thinking about it. You've got this brand new idea in your head, and you want to put a lot of energy into it. You've got the Fool card with it. You want to invest energy, time, and you want to start this new project. So you've got an idea, a concept in your head, and you want to start that afresh. And it looks like you might well do that, because the Fool card is the beginning of a new project or new cycle, and it's going to generate some money for you, well, a lot of money for you, and it's a new beginning. It might require further education. You've got the book over here. So whatever project you have, whatever idea you have, you want to put that into fruition, and you are thinking a lot about it. You've got that on your mind and you want to start it. And you've managed to persuade a lot of people around you that it is a good way to go, and they are quite impressed by it as well. So in the past, you've got the Assumptions card over here. So you were in the dark about a lot of things. So some things had not come to light. You were trying to investigate and find out. Maybe it's about this new project. You've been trying to make plans about it, and you've been doing a lot of research, trying to find out about it, and a lot of things have been coming to light, and that's been going on in the last year. So this particular plan that you have in your head, you've been thinking about it for quite a while. Now, you've been swamped by work in this last few months, so you can see very tied down, you're very exhausted. Maybe you want to start your own business or start down a pathway where you're the one that's in charge, because the work that you've been doing has been taking its toll on you. You've been doing whatever work you're doing, it's dealing with a lot of information, and maybe you want to launch out something on your own, start your own business, start something where you are the one that is the consultant or the person that's responsible for it, because whatever work you've been doing, you want that cycle to end. You've been swamped, overwhelmed by it. It's been a lot, and it's been taking its toll on you, on your health, on your time. You've been chained to this work. You can see this person's chained to this desk, And you can see there's a lot of communications going on over here and a lot of responsibility, and that's where you are at the moment. So you're very tired, and you feel like you have to give something up. Whatever work you've been doing has not been bringing in the money. You're still feeling very poverty stricken, very, very how you still have that feeling of lack, that you still need help, financial help and assistance to get you through. So whatever you're doing now, although you're working so hard at it, has not been paying off as well, and it's left you worried about money and having to dig deep in your pockets to actually make ends meet. Maybe this is why you have this brand new plan and this new idea, and you want to start something brand new. Now, there's a lot of responsibilities, there's a lot of pressure on you at this particular moment, and you're having to tell people to just back off, stop pressurizing you and giving you that much of grief. So there might be a lot of deadlines and maybe a lot of people asking you to do a lot of things at the same time, and you're having to tell them to just hold off. You're going to have to tell them that, because they are, they're almost stampeding you the way they're carrying on. So there's a lot of demand, and you're facing a lot of pressures. And you can see this card is the card of exhaustion, and it's tiring you out. It's taking its toll on you. It's taking its emotional toll on you, because this is the Six of Cups, and you can see it's a sacrifice cup. It's like you're sacrificing your time, almost sacrificing your life for this particular job, and this is not where you want to be. So you have had some kind of confrontation with somebody recently. You've got the confrontation card over here coming up for you. So you have been having problems with somebody, and you and this person are not getting along at all, and maybe there's been some kind of person that has come in as a mediator for this kind of situation. It's been escalating, so there has been some kind of problem or some kind of rival that you're facing, and you're having a lot of problems with this person. Now, people see you as a very motivated person. This is the Ace of Cups. They see that you are a person who gets the job done, and you have a lot of ambition as well. This is how this is coming, and you're very well in charge of your emotions. You know exactly what you're doing. You're in control of that situation. So what you're worried about, you're worried about whether this idea will take off, whether the people will be accepted by somebody. So this is your hopes and fears. You're worried that some people might reject your idea. You've got this brand new idea that you want to bring out. You want to do this brand new project, and you've got this new something that you want to start off, but you're worried that people may not receive it too well. So going into the future, you've got aptitude, optimism, and dissatisfaction. So there's something that you want to do, that you're very, very good at. You know that if you do this thing, it will be very, very beautiful. It will be something that will be extremely good, and it will bring a lot of change, and it is something innovative, something that's going to change the world, and you have an aptitude for it. It's something that only you can do, and you can do it in this kind of fashion. So that is coming up for you. But you need to be optimistic about it. So if you go ahead and you need to be positive about it, you will get a lot of recognition. With the Star card, it's talking about a lot of success. So if you go forward and do this thing that you want to do, this new thing that you want to do, it's going to be received very well, and on an international front as well. And a lot of people will have recognition for it. You'll be seen by a lot of people, and you'll get a lot of, there'll be a lot of renown that comes with this. So this is the Star card, and you've been divinely guided to do this. So this is something that you might need to do. If you have this idea, you will have to put it forth. So it might be something that's new, something that has never been done before. But if you do it, there's a lot of fame and acclaim that will come with it. And if that comes with it, you'll be able to leave this old life of hard work and walk away from it, because you're very unhappy in this job. It looks like you just want to get up, pack your things, and move out. And if you do that, if you go ahead and do this new thing that you want to do, you'll be able to walk away from this old situation and leave that behind. Leave that old job, that old mundane, boring thing that you're doing. You'll be able to leave it behind, because you'll get a lot of fame. But you need to take that risk. And you do have an aptitude for whatever it is you want to do. It is something that you're very good at. It is something that is going to bring a lot of fame and acclaim if you go ahead and do it. So I'm just going to draw some cards from this Think and Grow Rich Prosperity cards, and this is a oracle deck. So the first card is the turning point. So you have reached a turning point in your life right now. The turning point in the lives of those who succeed usually comes at the moment of some crisis through which they are introduced to in their other selves. So you have reached a turning point in your life, and you have to make the decision about whether to continue with this job that you're doing with all these battles and problems, or whether you want to start this brand new cycle, start something new, launch out by yourself with an idea that's pretty good, it seems, that will bring you a lot of success with the Star card and allow you to move away from that old life. So you have reached a turning point in your life, and a decision needs to be made. You've got the complete control card, which says every human being has the ability to completely control his own mind. So you are in control of this particular decision at this turning point. It depends on what you do now. If you decided that you want to stay, then you will continue in that vein. But if you decide that you want to change, then an opportunity will be presented to you for you to make a success of whatever you want to do. So you are at a turning point. You have complete control about the decision that comes out, and if you take that new chance, then procrastination robs you of the opportunity. If you let this opportunity go, if you let this decision, or if you have a decision to make and you don't make the decision, you will lose the opportunity, it seems. So you are in charge about how you go forward now. You are at this turning point. You're at the crossroads of your life, and if you it seems that if you don't make a decision, you will lose the opportunity for success in this particular thing that you want to do. So this is the Fairy Tarot. I'm just going to draw 3 cards from it. So you've got the Ace of Winter over here, which says, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It is important to communicate clearly and accurately amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So whatever this new thing is that you want to do, you should go for it. Because this is the Ace of Winter. It seems like, you'll be able to move ahead. It is something that you need to do for yourself in order for you to succeed. Maybe you are getting very bogged down and very despondent in the job that you're doing now, and maybe that is not your pathway. Maybe you do need to make a change. So the Seven of Spring says, be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself. So with the Seven of Spring, you need to defend yourself, defend your ideas, and stand up for what you believe in order for you to move forward. And then you've got the Queen of Summer, which says, listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. So stop worrying about what other people have got to say. If this is something that you want to do, it is an opportunity that's being presented to you. You are at turning points, crossroads, and the decision lies in your hands. If you make that decision, it is going to be something that you enjoy doing and you have an aptitude for it. You get a lot of fame and acclaim from it, and it is being divinely guided, and you will be able to walk away from the circumstances that you are in. Whatever you are in right now, there's a lot of problems there. You can see there's a lot of fighting going on, a lot of confrontation going on around you. But if you make the decision to move on and move away, it seems like a lot of people are putting a lot of demands on you. You seem to be overworking in the circumstances and not really getting any sort of financial payout for it, because you're still feeling that sense of lack. So if you make this decision and if you change your pathway in life, it looks like it's going to be something that's very prosperous for you. But instead of just dreaming about it, you need to put it into action and take that leap of faith. This is the Fool card, and it is taking that leap of faith. So you're at a crossroads in your life whether or not to take that leap of faith. And so, consider all the options very carefully. Think about all of it. Be very practical in how you're dealing with it. Think of all the financial implications for you if you take this leap of faith. But if you do take the leap of faith, it seems like, things will, opportunities will start presenting themselves, and you will be able to overcome any kinds of circumstances. New opportunities will come out by you taking that leap of faith. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.